So once again, I must say a pleasant good afternoon. We're in the second half of the game. We're here at Girl Scout Park in Port St Lucie. And we're returning for the second half of the game. It's Atlantic CC going up against St Lucie CC. So the first half of the game, Atlantic were in their 30 overs. They were 159 for 4 in their 30 overs. You got Ashman who make 0. You got Oleandra Powell, got 104 from 94 balls. 12 fours and 4 sixes. Now Ranger Jawarina 11. Sandeep Desai 6. Shannon Hurdley 27. And that brings the score to 159 for 4 in their 30 overs. The pick of the bowler was Elton Tucker Jr. 6 over 23 runs, 2 wicket, and Charles Reed 6 over 21 runs, 1 wicket. So that's where we are for the first half of the game. We are now in the second half. St Lucie will be taking strike after make 162 overall. Atlantic. But just to give you a little update of a game that is going on down south with Myrtle Grove CC along with Tropics CC. I understand that Tropics made 316 in their 30 overs. I understand that Garvin Wallace would made 98. And this is the first ball of the second inning. Atlantic made 159 for 4, so St Lucie is replying. So that was the first ball of the first over. You got Roger Joshua and Azam is at the crease at the moment. Azami who is taking strike. So that was a 4 round the leg side. They shout for catch, but it was a little wide of the keeper, and it went to the boundary for 4, signaled by the umpire. So the score starts off with 4 by Azam, which was bowled by number 9, Diego. So the score is 9 without loss. St Lucie chasing 159 made by Atlantic, 159 for 4. I understand there's a very good game going on down south at the sports park. Tropics, I understand that made 316. And that could be the first 4, yes. That was a short pitch ball, and Trini turns it around the leg for 4. The score moves to 8 without loss. And it's Chevron to bowl to Roger Joshua. He just taps that one square of the wicket, picks up a single. So it will be Azam to take strike from Chavan. Umpires who are officiating today is Salmon and Max Dyer. In comes Chavan to bowl to Azam. Azam plays that one back to the bowler. That was a full pitch ball, and he just gently placed it right back in front of him without scoring. Just gently plays that one square of the wicket, no run. The Chevron in to bowl to Azam. And that was a good ball. Got beaten outside the off stump. Beats the keeper and get a single. Let me see if the umpire signal. I haven't seen the umpire signal. And it's the end of the over. The score moves on to 10. 10 without loss. St Lucie chased in 159 made by Atlantic, 159 for 4 made by Atlantic. Alejandro Powell, who made 104 not out. He bat right through the inning. Made 104 not out. So at the end of the second over, the score is 10 without loss. So it's Dago plays that one to Azam. They get one. So they got 2 runs. Push the score to 12. So it's Dago from the northern end. And that was a short pitch ball, and Azam swings hard and get the top edge and went for 4. Went over the keeper's head for 4. So the score moves on to 16. 16 without loss. Azam moves on to 11. So it's Dago again to bowl to Azam. Azam plays that one around the leg. They should get just a single. Score moves on to 17. As you can see, the flags are blowing quite a bit. The breeze is coming from the east to the east going. That should be a wide. And the batsman crossed, so we got 2 runs. That was signaled by the umpire. Score moves on to 19. There was a delay in the game. I could see the keeper who had change pads. So we got a new keeper, number 77. The original keeper was Ashman, number 3. So we're here, a very good day for cricket. Score is 19 without loss. St Lucie chasing a total of 159 for 4 made by Atlantic CC. Mr. Carroll, how you doing? And it's Dago into bowl. Asman plays that one in the covers. They got no run. So it's Dago again. Into bowl to Ashman. And he comes to bowl to Ashman. Ashman swings up. That one went over the stumps, but he gained some height. He went through to the keeper. Score remains at 19 without loss. They go again to a bowl to Ashman. Ashman plays that one square of the wicket. They get one. That's all they will get. Score moves on to 20 at the end of the 3rd over. You can hear the wind just kicking up a little. We're here in Port St Lucie at the Girl Scout Park. Score is 20 without loss. It's a very slow pace at the moment, and not only from the players but from the umpire, for whatever it may be. It seems like there's a problem with Ashman. He took the glove off because he may got hit on his finger. But we could see the game has been held up for some time. He's asking for ice, but no one had make attempt to bring ice out, and I guess he didn't want to get off the field. So I guess play gonna continue with Ashman still remains on the field. So it will be Chevron to bowl to Ashman. Ashman plays that one back to the bowler. Shoving again to bowl to Ashman. Ashman, that was a short lifting ball. Ashman decided to play and then change his mind. He went to the keeper at shoulder height. He fumbles just a little but retrieve in a couple of seconds. So it's Shoving again to bowl to Ashman. Ashman. 'That's another single there by Azam. Push the score to 21. Without loss. Port St Lucie replying to Atlantic, 159 for 4. Is Shoving into bowls to Roger Joshua. Plays at that one down the leg. The umpire calls wide. Push the score to 22. Mr. Phillips, how you doing? Ian? And I'm trying to get an update of the game that is going on at Sports Park with Myrtle Grove CC and the Tropic CC. That's another wide signal by the umpire. I understand that Tropics took first strike and they made 316 in their 30 overs. Waiting to get some updates of the reply by Myrtle Grove. Roger Joshua plays that one forward back to the bowler. Oleandra Powell, who had made 104 from that 159 made by Atlantic. I can see the bowler is trying to find the length, but he's the ball is that was a good ball. Finally got one outside the off stump, beats the batsman, went through to the keeper. It's Sandeep Desai who is marching his troops. Shoving again to bowls, and Roger Joshua plays that one forward. That's the end of the over. End of the fourth over. Score is 23 without loss. And it will be Dago to continue from the northern end. So after 4 overs, St Lucie is 23 for no wicket, chasing 159 made by Atlantic. So it's Degger again into bowl to Azam. And he bowled him. That was a good ball. Pitched on the mid stump and swings to the leg and knocked the leg stump clean out the ground. So St Lucie had lost their first wicket for 24. Azam has been just been bowled. For 14. Score is 24 for 1. I must say, shout out to Marcia. How you doing? We're getting the wind is picking up quite a bit. You can hear it to the mic. But in the meantime, you got Kevin Fernando, who is making his way to the crease. We'll be joining Roger Tracy. Yes, we're here in sunny Florida. Must say a big hello to all the people up there in New York. How is the weather? Can we send some sunshine from South Florida? UPS or the ups truck? Or the FedEx? Okay, I guess you prefer UPS. Okay. And we'll do it overnight. So we're back to live cricket. It's Dago who is bowling from the northern end. Will be bowling to Kevin, who will just replace Azam. That was a good ball. Plays it in the covers. No run. $24 for 1. St Lucie chasing a total of 159 made by Atlantic. Dago again to bowl to Kevin. Wow, that was a very good ball. Right in the black hole, and Kevin just dropped his bat on that one. He went down to short fine leg, fielded and returned to the keeper. As you can see over on the west side of the ground, spectators was relaxing under the tree, and they don't have to bring their umbrellas because we got those oak trees that's providing some good shades. Even though the temperature is in the, I would say, the low, maybe about 71. It's a good day to be in the park, good day to be at the beach. A good day for cricket. So right at the moment we are here at the Girl Scout Park. To be a single there for Roger Joshua. Score moves on to 25. And you could hear in the background there was the fire truck taking care of business. $25 for 1. St Lucie chasing 159 for 4 made by Atlantic. Kevin plays that one in the covers, no run. So while there is a change of bowling from the southern end, it's Avishka. And that was a good ball there in the black hole. There was a loud shout for leg before, but umpire says not out. Score remains at 25-1. And it's Kevin Fernando who is facing the bowling of Avishka. And he plays that one back past the bowler. Fielded. No run. Mr. Brown, how you doing? Thanks for watching. So it's the end of the 6th over. Score is 25-1. And I must remind you, while you're watching the game here on Facebook, I will also remind you that you can see the game by Tuesday. You can see the complete game on YouTube. It's tuned into TVN Cricket Power Play. TVN Cricket Power Play on YouTube. And Tuesday, and about on Tuesday, you should be able to see this game. So we are in the 7th over from the northern end. It's Dago will be continuing to bowl to Roger Joshua. Plays that one in the covers, and it's a very good field in there. Get a good bounce. No run. They go again to bowl to Roger Joshua, the umpire. Halt play, but now he's gonna continue. Down the leg side, umpire signals a wide. Push the score to 26. That's another wide down the leg side by Dago. Umpire signals a wide. A beautiful day for cricket. They go again to bowl to Roger Tracy. Plays that one back to the bowler. Fielded by the bowler. No run. I can remember some names that used to be on this team when I was playing for this team. You got Leeson Blake used to be here. They go into bowl to Roger Joshua. Roger Joshua gently play that one down the leg. Fielded by Sandeep Desai. Another name that's been around South Florida for quite some time. So it's Dago again to bowl to Roger Joshua. That's a short ball. Umpire signals no ball. And Roger Joshua tried to get away from that one. I guess he got hit on the elbow. But there was a no ball signal by the umpire. That was a good bouncer though. And it's going to be a free hit signal by the umpire. There's Dago. Into ball is free hit to Roger Joshua. Roger Joshua gently plays that one down to mid-on and get a single. Score moves to 29. So it will be Diego to ball to Kevin. That was a good ball. Swings and misses, went through to the keeper. That one had just bounced over the center stump. There's a lot of talking that's going on by the batsman and the fielder. You can hear it from the stump mic. Okay, I'm just kidding. You can stay right here and hear what they're saying. But it's Diego again to bowl to Kevin. Kevin swings at that one outside the half stump, misses, went through to the keeper. So it's the end of the 7th over. So at the end of the 7th over, the score is 29-1. St Lucie chasing 159 made by Atlantic. Mr. Dan Sokor, how you doing? A very good day for cricket. Sunny, not too hot, not too cold. This is the type of weather that I could say we enjoy in South Florida. Nice day to be on the beach. Nice day to be on the cricket field. And you could hear that shouting by one of our main spectator, Trini. Wow, that was a beautiful ball. Avishka, number that 2023. So it's Avishka again to bowl to Roger Joshua. That was a slow ball. He gently plays that one in the covers. wide down the leg side, signaled by the umpire. Score moves on to 30. That one should be outside the off stump. Umpire says not out. At the end of the 8th over, score is 30 for 1.
Charge them. So they appeal too much. Everybody appeal. Then charge them. Yes, appeal then charge them to Ras. the ball up in lick to God. The ball up in lick, you know. I him make him all look good. That the ball up in lick to.
So while we're back with live commentary, yes, we're here at Girl Scout Park in Port St Lucie. It's Atlantic CC up against St Lucie CC. Atlantic had made 159 for 4 in their 30 overs. And that was just a single there by Roger Joshua, popularly known as Trini. Mr. Willoughby, how you doing? Mr. Khan, thanks for tuning in. The score moves on to 46 for 1. We're on the 13th over. That should be the 14th over. And Covin swings and misses outside the off stump. 46 for 1. Chasing 159 made by Atlantic. With Powell, who made 104. Oandra Powell made 104. And a total of 159 made by Atlantic. Yes, we are here at the Girl Scout Park in Port St Lucie. Can I say sunny Florida? It's a very good day for cricket. To come, we got Tony Reed along with Elton Jr. Tony Reed plays at one. Covin plays at one. Square of the wicket, picks up a single. Put the score to 47. 47 for 1. Mr. Morrison, how you doing? Now well? Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Taylor, Harvey Taylor. Thought you'd be coming out to watch some cricket here at the Girl Scout Park. And we are at home. Roger flicks at one off his leg. He should get 4. Yes, it's now in the fence for 4. So that's 4 for Roger Joshua. Just flicks that one out his pad. Score moves on to 51. We are in the 14th over. Chasing 159 made by Atlantic. So it's Avishka into a bowl, so Roger Joshua, he plays that one back to the bowler. It's Avishka again to bowl to Roger Joshua. He plays that one down to the leg, picks up a single. That should be the end of the 14th over. Score moves on to 52 for 1. Just to give you a flash of our spectators, so it's over there on the west side of the ground. Ever so often the wind picks up quite a bit. Some of our spectators always having a fun time under that big oak tree. So we'll go back live to cricket. Roger Tracy swings that one hard and high, and no, it should just get two. No. It picks up two. Roger Tracy plays that one back past the bowler. Should just get a single. Score moves on to 55. For 1. St Lucie chasing the total of 159 made by Atlantic. That was hard hit there by Covin. Gets a single. It was misfield by Ashman, who retrieved and sends it back to the bowler, but the batsman were able to pick up a single. Push the scores on to 56 for 1. This should be the 15th over. Gurash, who is bowling from the northern end. Roger Joshua plays that one slightly in the covers. No run. And he comes again and bowls to Roger Joshua. He just plays that one gently out on the offside, and that should be the water break, the 15 over. Score is 56 for 1, chasing 159 made by Atlantic CC, with Alejandro Powell, who made 104 for Atlantic. So we'll take a 10 minutes break. We'll be back in a short while. So while we are back from the water break, a 2-run score so far by Covin. And Covin plays that he could be out caught. Yes, he's out caught. He's out caught in the cover point area. Fielder run around. Score is 65. 65 now for 2. So we have just started the 16th over. So we got the captain, vice captain, who is coming to the crease, Richard Louis. We'll be joining Roger Joshua. So Cabin Fernando has been out for 12. Roger Joshua, who is on 24. We are in the 16th over. Yes, we are here at the Girl Scout Park in Port St Lucie, Florida. And he flicks that one down the leg, gets a single. Score moves on to 66. 66 for 2. So it will be Richard Louis. Plays that one hard in the cover. They should just get a single. That pushes score at the end of the over to 67 for 2. At the end of the 16th over. Score is 67 for 2. So it will be a new bowler. It will be Powell, who will be bowling from the northern end. Powell, who sports the number 26. And he'll be bowling to Richard Louis. Plays that one on the leg side, picks up a single. So it will be Powell, just a short run, just about maybe about 10 feet up to bowl to Roger Tracy. Just plays that one on the leg side, picks up a single. And Louis plays that one down the leg. It should get 4. Yes, it is. Just backward of square. Picks up 4. Score moves on to 73. Mr. Nayak, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Just to give you the score, St Lucie is 73 for 2, and it's Powell to bowl to Richard Louis. He plays that one back just past the bowler, but fielded by Ashman. No run. St Lucie was chasing the total of 159 for 4 by Atlantic. It's Powell again to bowl to Louis. Louis plays that one hard in the covers. They get 1. They should get 2. No. Picks up a single. Score moves on to 74 for 2. And so it will be Powell again to bowl to Roger Joshua. Plays that one on the offside, and it was well run by Richard Louis. So that's another single there by Roger Joshua. The score moves on to 75 for 2. And I will be turning over the commentating to a guest commentator that I have here that is well known around South Florida. Mr. Nayak, how you doing? Now I'm going to let Ralph Morrison take over the commentary. Mr. Morris, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, sir. Good to be here this afternoon.
That's good. Nice to know. It's like I've been waiting on you all morning. It's like I guess I didn't pay you enough the last time, so you decided not to.
No, I was serving God this morning.
No, I'm just kidding. We're just here to, everything is just volunteer, so easier to do a little commentary that he enjoyed, because he's a man of God just like myself, but he was busy this morning, so he were unable to be here early. Now he's here to do some commentary, and that's another quick single taken by Roger Joshua.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, happy to be back commentating this afternoon. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play until the end of the game. Taking it over from Mr. Elton Tucker at this time. The ball is coming from the southern end.
Siobhan is bowling.
At this time we have Siobhan, number 19, bowling from the southern end, and he comes up bowls. Roger Joshua on the front foot. It could be a run out. He got back in time. The score at this time is 77 for 2. The chasing 159 runs. Nice sunny day at St Lucie Sports Park. As a bowler runs up from the southern end, Mr. Shavon. As the field is being reset for the bowler, Mr. Joshua at the northern end taking a strike. As Mr. Shavon comes up, bowls. The ball is pulled away for 6 runs. 6 runs by Roger Joshua. Pull the ball to deep. Deep may be able to kick for 4 runs. Correction for 6 runs. The chasing 159. 84 for 2 with the remaining overs being
18 overs bowling.
This is the 18th over being bowled. So they have plenty of time to chase the runs. Just a matter of being patient and staying at the wicket. Mr. Sherman runs up again from another end, delivers the ball. Mr. Joshua pulls the ball down the leg side. There's a appeal from LBW. The umpire ignored the appeal. The ball is going down the leg side. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the cricket today at the end of the over. Nice, bright, sunny day in South Florida at Girl Scout Park. Match between St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association and Atlantic Cricket Club. It's the end of the over. Powell will be bowling from the northern end. This is his second over. This is the second over of the day. Shannon Powell made 104 runs today. He scored a century. He displayed some fantastic batting. Now we have Mr. Powell bowling from the northern end as he adjusts the field. The batsman's walking around, taking a look at the field and see the position of the field at this time. The batsman at the northern end is Mr. Richard Louie, a well-known cricketer in South Florida for many years. He got his mark as the deep wicket makes an adjustment. Powell runs up. Bowl. Mr. Lewis is on the back foot, play it to the covers. Mr. Powell is trying to hold the batsman in check here. But Louis just came to the crease. He just needed a few minutes to get his eyes on the ball to really make it a run at those runs. Powell runs up again, delivers. Mr. Louis pulls the ball away for a stop by the fielder as he runs for 1 run. Pull the ball away down to the onside for 1 run. Cut off by the fielder number 11. And thrown back to the bowler.
85.
The score is 85 for 2 at this time. Mr. Powell, a medium pace bowler. Joshua is at the southern end, getting ready to take the strike as the bowler makes a couple adjustments to the field. Running up on his 3rd delivery. Mr. Powell runs up, delivers the ball to Joshua. Also makes a swipe and missed the ball completely. Ball is captured by the wicket keeper. We are pleased to have so many viewers watching cricket live this afternoon. Hopefully they can pass on to their friends that they may be able to see live cricket from South Florida. To be exactly, St Lucie Sports Park, where the match is between St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association and Atlantic Cricket Club. As Mr. Paul runs up, deliver the ball. Mr. Roger Joshua cuts the ball to deep square leg for one single. As he continues to hold the batsman in check. Scores this time is 86 for 2. 86 runs for 2 wickets at this time. Powell's looking over the field as Richard Lloyd takes his mark. Powell runs up with his 4th delivery. Mr. Richard Lloyd takes a swipe at it to back with square leg. It's going for 2, going for 2. 3rd run scored by Richard Lloyd at this time. As the fielder get the ball back to the wicket keeper. The 2 batsmen are trying to keep the score going so they can accomplish the run rate and hopefully win this match. As Louis looks around the field to see exactly where he wanted located, Powell takes his mark. He runs up from the northern end, delivers the ball. Mr. Louis on the front foot and defensive posture. Bat and pad close together. Good defensive mark. At this time, they bring the over to an end. As the cricketers exchange field position, the score is 88 for 2. With 20 overs being bowled.
19 finish.
19 overs finish. It's a 30 over match today. Mr. Bayou is watching. End of the over will be coming from the southern end as Roger Joshua takes strikes at the field, get ready to get set. They have 1 gully, 1 deep fine leg, 1 square leg, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, and a short square leg. The bowler runs up. Ball down the leg side. Joshua takes a swipe at it and misses it completely. Consider a leg by. So one run scored. 89. Chevron still a bowler bowling. That was his first delivery. As Louis takes the strike with Chevron bowling from the southern end. He runs up with a medium pace deliver. Louis is on the back foot, plays the ball up to the cover. Calls for a single. Is able to get 1 run. Seems like we have a hurt player in the cover area right there. He was unable to get to the ball.
This one is for that. Stay more on this side. Yeah. 90 for 2.
Score is 90 for 2. As the umpire adjusts the field for the left-handed batsman. Chevron is a bowler coming from the southern end. As the batsman looks the field over, Mr. Roger Joshua will be taking a strike, a left-handed batsman. As the bowler runs up, delivers the ball. He's out cut and bowl by the bowler. Roger Joshua is out, caught and bowled by the bowler. As he walks back to the pavilion, somewhat disappointed. That seemed to be a beautiful delivery by the bowler. Roger Joshua out, caught and bowled. So St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association have lost the third wicket. He scored 35 runs in his spell in batting there. 35 runs for Roger Joshua. So the score here is 3 wickets for 90 runs. 90 runs, 3 wickets. This is the 20th over being bowled. So St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association have 10 more overs to go to make 59 runs. Or close to 59 runs. Yeah.
90 from 159.
Yeah. 40, 69. 69 runs. So St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association is chasing 69 runs with 10 overs to go. New batsman to the crease is Tony Reed. Tony Reed is taking the strike while Richard Lewis is a runner from at the southern end. As Mr. Reed looks over the field, takes a strike, the bowler coming from the southern end delivers. Tony Reed is off the back foot for a single through the covers, so he get off the mark with 1 run. He got on the back foot that time and punched the ball through the covers for 1 single. Mr. Reed have been around St Lucie Sports Club for the past 10-15 years, but he's well known in South Florida cricket for the last 30 years. He's one of the Barbadian Shield players going back to 1989-1990. So now we have 2 Barbadians at the crease. Richard Louis, longtime batsman and player for South Florida, along with Tony Reed. We have the bowler coming from the southern end, Mr. Chavon. As Mr. Louis look around, take his crease. Louis drove the ball through the covers again. Stop for 1 single. As they continue to chase the runs of 69 runs to win, with 10 overs left. And right now they are on pace to make those runs. Maybe with even some overs left at this time. As Chavon runs up, delivers, the ball is pulled to the leg side by Turner Reed for 1 single. Number 3, the field that short square leg, was able to retrieve the ball and throw it to the keeper. This is the end of the over. At the end of the over is 93 for 3. 93 runs for 3 wickets. Chasing 159 with 10 overs left. At the end of the over, the field is being changed. We have Mr. Powell coming from the northern end. He has bowled. This will be his 3rd over so far. This will be his 3rd over. Yeah. So the captain sets the field along with the bowler. We have a different So Mr. Tucker, what do you think about the game so far?
Well, so far, I think it's I would give Port St Lucie the edge, but it's pretty much even right now, and we got like about 67 to make in 10 overs, so I would say it's pretty much even. Good goal anyway, but at the moment you got 2 of the hard-hitting batsmen at the crease. Always Tony Reed is pretty much on form, so it's more shifting to St Lucie to come out on top.
Thank you, sir. The field being set. We're going to get ready to see some real spectacular battle by Mr. Turner Reed and Mr. Richard Louis. Let us see if the bowler can contain Turner Reed at this time. It's a beautiful day in St Lucie here this afternoon at Girl Scout Park. As the bowler coming from the northern end runs up, delivers the ball. Bowlers on the leg side is Mr. Reed went back on the back foot and struck the ball to square leg for one single. Yeah, Mr. Reed is a prolific batsman and a bowler in South Florida for many years. At the southern end, taking the strike is Richard Louis, also a bowler. At one time, he was a fast bowler at one time, but now he's resigned to being a spin bowler. Mother Nature, I've caught up with him. Number 20, Powell runs up, delivers the ball. Mr. Louis is on the front foot, giving him a lot of respect. Bat and pad close together. Powell is trying to keep the bowling tight here, keep the batsman under control. As Powell gets his mark, he runs up from the northern end, delivers the ball. Ball is somewhat short, waist high. Louis making an attempt to hook the ball to square leg. And went under the ball, so he's able to get one bite from that ball. Yeah. Like I was saying, we have a loud crowd here today at St Lucie Cricket and Sports Club. Watching the game, we have a very supportive spectators that come out every Sunday and watch us play. And we do appreciate it. Thanks to them to keep the game going. As ball runs up, deliver the ball, and the ball is driven through the coverage for one by Tony Reed. Real good technical form there for Mr. Reed with his form to drive the ball through the covers. Good positioning behind the ball on the front foot and driving the ball through the covers. The bowler from the northern end runs up, delivers. Ball is short. It's tickled down the leg side for another single. They are getting the score moving now, getting the run off of every ball at this time. Yep. As Mr. Powell tried to keep the batsman in check, they're just checking the ball left and right, trying to get singles, trying to keep the score going. Chasing 154. As Powell runs up again, delivers the ball. The ball is pulled onto the leg side for one. Just one single by the batsman as the bowler retrieved the ball. And the end of the over, just complete the 21st over. The score is 98 for 3 with 9 overs to go. 98 for 3 with 9 overs to go. What is their record? How many games they won so far? Yeah.
We were off the first 2 games in the competition. We got a bye, because every team will be getting a bye. So obviously, every team will be getting 2 byes. So obviously, we got our 2 byes the first 2 games. So Atlantic were playing. Atlantic should play. We played 2 games already, so this should be their 4th game. I'm not sure about where they stand, how many games they won or whatever, but I could look that up later. But I won't be able to give you the standing at the moment.
Okay. The field has been set for the batsman. Mr. Tony Reed is at the batsman end. I think it looked like there's been a change in bowling. Same bowler bowling. That ball is driven to deep mid-off. As the batsman comes back for 2 runs. What a beautiful shot off the leg side. The bowler is number 23, Aviska. He's a medium pace bowler. He's bowling to Tony Reid. The second delivery, he's coming from the southern end. As he runs up, delivers the ball. The ball is cut for 2 runs. He took 1. He's calling for 2, but he's had to stay for 1. That brings score now to 101 for 3. With the 20th over being bowled at this time. We have Richard Louis at the batsman end. As the bowler runs up, delivers the ball. The ball is cleared to the wicketkeeper as Mr. Louis tried to drive the ball through the covers. Two batsmen at the crease are Richard Louis and Tony Reid. Tony Reid is at the runner's end, where Richard Louis is at the batsman end, facing the ball from the southern end. As the bowler runs up, delivers. The ball is pulled right back past the bowler for 1 single. The umpire had to get it out of the way. I think it might have hit the umpire. I see him limping around there. You have to be more careful and get out of the way. At this time, we take a short intermission where the umpire rubs his leg down to get some blood circulation. He was struck by the ball in his lower leg. There is some concern for the umpire at this time as he tried to shake it off. It appears he'll be okay at this time. Yep, this game seems to be getting more dangerous these days. But we have to be more alert. And someone brought some ice to put on the umpire's leg there. While we take an intermission break, we have Mr. Tucker to say a few words.
Yeah, it's yeah. So far, just to give you another rundown of the game, Atlantic had made 159 for 4 of their 30 overs. You got Andrew Ashman, who made 0. You got Andrew Powell, who made 104. You got Jayawari 11, Desai 6, and Earl Blake 27. The bowling was Tucker Jr., who got 2 for 23 off his 6 overs, and Tony Reid got 1 for 21 off 6 overs. Those were the pick up the bowler. So St Lucie in reply is 101 for 3, and we back to live cricket.
Yes, back to live cricket once again as the ball runs up. The ball is stickled on the left side. As the square leg fielder came in and retrieved the ball. The ball was stickled down the left side by Richard Louis. The field has been reset. As the batsman take a look at the field position. As the bowler comes up. Delivers the ball. The ball is struck very well for 4 runs by Richard Louis, right over the bowler's head for 4 runs. The score is 105 for 3. $105 for 3.
Got 54 runs to make. We're on the 22nd over. St Lucie need 54 runs.
So St Lucie is chasing 54 runs for the victory. We just finished the 22nd over, so we got 8 overs to go. And that brought the over to an end as the field is repositioned for the next bowler, Mr. Powell. He's coming from the northern end The batsman facing the first ball will be Tony Reed. What a magnificent day today in St Lucie cricket. Sun is shining, nice and a little bit warm compared to the yesterday. It was in the 60s yesterday. Back to cricket here now. We have the field set. That's Powell, number 28, the bowler from the northern end. Reed is taking a strike as he runs up, delivers. So Reed give him respect on the front foot, bat and pad close together. The bowler retrieves the ball. Yeah. As the fielders give each other some encouragement, Mr. Paul get back to his mark as he runs up again, delivers the ball. Reed taking it down the leg side, calls for one. He got a single off the ball. So he's trying to keep the score moving. Powell is trying to keep the two batsmen in check as they make a couple of adjustments to the field. Powell walks back to his mark as he looks over the field, have a discussion with the captain. He runs up from the northern end, delivers. Mr. Reed get back on the back foot and punch him through the covers, straight to the fielder. Fielder recovers the ball, passes it to number 3, who passes it to the bowler Powell. Powell is trying to contain this batsman here. As he comes up to mark, runs up, delivers the ball. He pulls the ball short. Got one run. One run for Richard Louis. Seemed as though the ball was slow and Richard Louis tried to pull it to deep mid wicket, but it kind of misjudged the space of the ball. Paulo runs up again from the northern end, delivers the ball. Reed pulls them deep mid wicket. What was that? As the umpire waits his decision.
What was that? 4 or 6?
Beautiful shot by Tony Reed, pulling the ball into a deep mid wicket for 6 runs. As the bowler runs up again, delivers. Reed gets off the back foot and struck him through square leg, calls for one. But it was turned away. No runs off that strike. That brings us to the end of the over. The score at this time is 113 for 3, with 7 overs to go. As we are winding down today's cricket from St Lucie Girls Scout Park. As the batsmen have a conversation between each other along with the fielders adjusting the field. The bowler will be coming from the southern end. Siobhan, the bowler, will be coming from the southern end.
Okay.
Gaurav is the next bowler, coming from the southern end. He will be bowling to Richard Louis as he makes a couple adjustments to the field. Got one deep, one gully, 1 point cover, extra cover, mid off, mid on. a short square leg. It appears he's a left-hand spinner. Delivers the ball to the outside. As a left arm spinner, trots in, delivers. Balls to the outside. Everyone appeals for wide, but the umpire kind of ignores it. The batsman called the umpire to signal wide, but the umpire turned him down as Javon comes up again, left arm spinner, delivers. Richard Lewis on the back foot, just tucked it to square leg there. Correction, tucked it to deep mid wicket. This is the fourth delivery by Javon Spinner. Louis pulls him all the way for. He's out caught on the boundary. Richard Louis out caught on the boundary. What a magnificent catch by the field at deep middle wicket.
It's 113.
The score is 113 for 4 at this time. 113 for 4. The next batsman walking the crease. Elton Tucker Jr. Young left-handed batsman walking to the crease. Elton Tucker Jr. He has scored, I think, a half century so far for this year. He's also a young batsman that can demonstrate some real stroke playing. He walks to the crease to get his set, get his mark. So it'll be Elton Tucker Jr. and Turner Reed at the crease at this time. Turner Reed will be taking the strike, while Elton Tucker will be the runner. The bowler runs up. The ball is driven through the covers by Turner Reed for one single. What a magnificent stroke that was. Batting pad close to getting striking the ball through the covers. Deep covers for one. As we can see, all the fielders are on the cover line. You only have 4 people on the inside. All the rest are on the outside, protecting the runs. Okay. Right. So as Elton Tucker put on his mitts and makes adjustments. He looks over the field as a left arm spinner coming from the southern end. Trots up, delivers, slow pace. Mr. Tucker's on the front foot, giving him a little bit of respect, and that brings the over to an end. And that over was a wicket. The score at this time?
114.
114 for 4. With the 6 overs left to go. 24th over has been bowled, so we have 6 overs left to reach a goal of 159, which is well in reach. Okay. Yep, this appeared to be easy going for the St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association at this time. They have the runs firmly in hand so far. There don't seem to be any necessity to hurry up. Just keep the runs running. We have a new bowler. We have a new bowler coming from the northern end. Diego is his name. Diego. He'll be coming from the northern end. Appears to be a medium pace bowler. Here we bowling to Tony Reed. So he runs up, delivers the ball. Tony Reed on drives in for a single. One run off the over. The first delivery by Diego was for 1 run. Being that we have a left hand and a right hand at the crease, there's some field adjustments being made. As Mr. Tucker Jr. will be taking the strike from the bowler number 8, Diego. As he looks over the field. Diego runs up, delivers the ball. Ball down the leg side. Ball hit the pad going on the leg side. This will be the third delivery by the bowler Diego at this time. He runs up, delivers, ball down the leg side. Umpire signals a wide. As Diego getting some motivation from his fielders. We have a deep mid off and mid on. One shot covers backward point. Deep mid wicket. Short cover, short extra cover, deep square leg. As Diego runs up, delivers the ball. Ball down the leg side, hit the pad. There's an appeal for LBW. Umpire hold his head down. Not out, says the umpire. Fielder number 19, Siobhan, is encouraging his bowler to keep on bowling at that pace and that length to Elton Tucker Jr. As he runs up again, delivers. Tucker went for the drive. Ball a little bit on the outside. The wicket keeper collects the ball. Yep. He goes back as a mark as he runs up again from the northern end. Delivers the ball. Mr. Tucker went back on the back foot and was completely bowled by Chevron. So Tucker is bowled. He's out as he walked back to the pavilion somewhat dejected. Got back on the back foot and the ball completely beat him and bowled him. What a fantastic delivery by Chevron. So now St. Lucie has lost its 4th wicket as they continue to chase 159 with 5 overs and about 3 balls to go. Once again, welcome everyone to Girl Scout Park, the home ground of St. Lucie Cricket and Sports Association. We have a fantastic spectator group here today cheering us on. We have a very diligent group that comes out every Sunday and watch cricket and travel with us all over South Florida to encourage us. We have a new batsman at the crease. As the bowler sets his mark, the field has been set. Coming from the northern end, he runs up, delivers the ball. Ball straight through to the keeper as the batsman went on the front foot. That brings it over to an end. It was called a no ball. The umpire corrected. He called a no ball. So there's one ball left before the over finish. At Chevron number 9, the bowler runs up again. Delivers the ball. Ball was in the air for a little while, but fielder was unable to get to the ball and it just dropped in front of him. Yeah. The cover came in to get the ball, but was bounced on the ground first. So that brings it over to an end. As we continue to chase the runs. The fielder being repositioned. With 5 overs to go. As the field is being repositioned, we have the bowler coming from the southern end. As soon as I'm able to bring the score to you, I'll bring the score to you.
Score's 118.
The score this time is 118 for 4. For 5. 118 for 5 with 5 overs left. We have a new batsman at the northern end with the bowler coming from the southern end. Mr. Anglin, another long-time cricketer in South Florida. As he about to take the first strike, bowler runs up. Mr. Anglin is on his knees going for the drive. Mr. Anglin also is a long-time cricketer in South Florida, a pace bowler back in the early days. He's at the wicket, facing the second ball at this time. As the bowler comes up, spin bowler, left-hand spin bowler bowls. Mr. Anglin drives through the covers for 1. He gets off the mark with a single. What a beautiful shot there by Mr. Anglin, driving through the covers. We should give Tony Reed the strike coming from the bowler coming from the southern end. They need 40 runs to win in 5 overs. We have the left arm spin bowler coming from the southern end. He delivers. Mr. Reed is on the front foot, giving him a little bit of respect. Front foot, bat and pad close together. Spin bowler coming up again from the southern end. Delivers. Reed on his back foot and slapping through the covered foot. Going for 1. Only 1 run scored. 1 run scored by Reed. After a beautiful shot off the back foot through the covers, the fielder was able to cut the ball off on the boundary. As we said earlier, all the fielders are on the boundary in a defensive posture here that's given St Lucie Cricket Sports Association just singles. As the left-hand spin bowler bowls. Ball down the left side, a call for an appeal. Umpire says not out. Mr. Anglin is watching the bowler very carefully to make sure that he doesn't out him. As the spin bowler comes up again, delivers. The ball beats the batsman. The batsman calls for a single. The end of the over. With 4 more overs to go. The score is
120.
Score is 120 for 5.
39 more to go.
39 more runs to go. 120 for 5. I think St Lucie Cricket needs to pick up the pace here a little bit more. They're playing a little bit too nonchalant. So at the batting crease we have England and Tony Reid. England. What's his first name anyway? Glenn Anglin. Yeah, okay. Glenn Anglin is at the crease along with Tony Reid. Go by the nickname of Mr. Fireman. That's from him bowling back in the early 80s with some real fire as a fast bowler. I remember facing him a couple of times when I was in my prime.
Can you remember that far back? When you were in your prime?
I mean, that with a prime rib on. Well,
but those were good days.
Oh yeah.
Those were good days. I could remember those days.
I always said those were the days of the real cricket back then. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, and early 90s. Those was really very competitive cricket with many teams. I remember Oswald Park, West Palm Beach, Atlantic, a couple more other very good teams. Changing over, we have Mr. Powell again coming from the northern end. He will be bowling to Tony Reid as he chases these runs for victory. Powell runs it from the northern end. He delivers. The ball is struck very well. Struck for 6 runs by Tony Reid. What a beautiful shot on his knees, striking the ball for 6 runs. It appeared the ball went between deep mid wicket and deep square leg for 6 runs. As Powell tried to contain the batsman and Reid chasing after the runs. It would be a duel of who will be the best batsman and who will be the best bowler. The ball has been retrieved and given to the bowler. There's some adjustments being made on the field at this time. They're going with the deep square leg, deep middle wicket, and a deep backward square. Score is 133 for 5.
126.
Correction, 126 for 5. As the bowler decided to go from the other side as Powell runs up. Delivers. Short again. And the ball is pulled away deep square leg for 6 runs. A very short ball that time ball to the batsman. Tony Reid took aggression on it and dispatched it to the boundary for 6 runs. Mr. Powell knows he doesn't need to bowl anything short to Mr. Reid. A prolific batsman in South Florida. Anything short, he's going to pull you to the boundary. As Mr. Powell looks somewhat dejected at this time with some encouragement from the fielders.
I guess Tony Reid can remember when he was bowling to Mr. Powell, and the first 6 came off from Tony Reid's bowling from Mr. Powell. That was a huge one, so you remember that. So I guess Powell know what it's like. 4.
Tony Reid pulls him backward square again for another 4 runs. From what Mr. Tucker saying that Mr. Powell dispatched Mr. Reid's first ball for 4 or 6 earlier, and now there's going to be a revenge factor now to see who can dish out the most punishment. And so far, Tony Reid have gone the best of him. 2 6s and 1 4 off of 3 balls. At this time, we need 23 runs to win with 3 overs to go. 23 runs and 3 overs.
136.
Yeah. If Mr. Powell don't pull it together, things going to get away from him in a minute here. As Tony Reid is about to take some aggression on him. You have to maintain to keep the ball line and length. As Powell comes in from the northern end, delivers the ball. Mr. Reid drives him for 4 runs. Correction, for 1 run is being retrieved by the fielder. As they go for 2 runs, 2-run score by Turner Reed. At deep mid-off. So far, that has been a punishing over so far. 2 sixes, 1 4, and 2 singles.
138.
Score is 138 for 5, with 3 overs to go. As the field has been readjusted again for Mr. Powell, the bowler from the northern end. As he walks up, trots in. Mr. Reed take him over the over. He's out caught. Reed is out caught at deep. Mid off. By number 11. The score is now 138. You going in? You going in? Okay. Score is 138 for 6. At this time, we have a new batsman going to the crease, Elton Tucker Sr. Score 138 for 6. 138 for 6 at this time. To have the bowler, Mr. Powell, still bowling. He'll be bowling to Anglin. At the field been adjusted for the batsman, Mr. Anglin. As the bowler runs up. Oh, wide ball being delivered. So that's the end of over for Mr. Powell. The score is 137 for 6. 137 for 6. I'm trying to, yeah.
Is that your yellow bicycle? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to look at it. Okay.
Score is 138 for 6. Chasing 159 with 3 overs to go. St. Lucie County needs, St. Lucie Cricket and Sports Association needs need 27 more runs to win with 3 overs to go. We still have the appear to be the left-handed spinner from the southern end. As the field is being set for Elton Tucker Jr., the new batsman at the crease. The field is set in the defensive position. Everybody's on the boundary except 4 people who are on the inside the boundary. So Elton Tucker look over the field. As the bowler from the southern end runs up, delivers. There's a appeal for LBW. Ball down the leg side. Not out by the umpire. As Mr. Tucker look over the field, see what the field position is. We have the bowler coming in from the southern end. He runs up, delivers. The appeal for LBW. Not out by the umpire. A single being taken by the batsman. A leg by. As the umpire and the wicketkeeper have a discussion. Evidently the wicketkeeper felt like he was LBW, but the umpire say not out. As we continue play. As there's a few adjustments made to the field as Tucker looks around the field. This time Mr. Anglin. The bowler runs up. Delivers. A single to square legs. Scores 139 for 6. We'll take a few minutes here. The umpires are having a discussion. The umpire having a discussion with the captain as the umpire goes back behind the stumps at this time. Scored 138 for 6. I think the ball is delivered. Elton Tucker is out caught behind with the slow delivery. Out caught behind by the keeper. The score at this time is 139 for 7. 139 for 7. St Lucie chasing 159. Need approximately 27 more runs to win. Off 2.5 overs. As Mr. Tucker walks back to the pavilion, the score is 139 for 7. As the cricket game is beginning to wind down for the day. 2 overs left, 2.5 overs left in the ball game. It appears that St. Lucie Cricket Club is in trouble here. We have a new batsman at the crease. As Atlantic set the field in a defensive position, everyone is on the boundary. So in order for St. Lucie Cricket Club to win, they're going to have to try to single it out. As the batsman looks around, the bowler coming from the southern end. Runs up. Somewhat of a Yorker. The batsman able to dig it out. Call for 2. Going back for 2. Good running in between the wicket. Beautiful running in between the wicket for the new batsman. As soon as I get the batsman name, I'll bring it to you. Ball outside the off stump. The end of the over. Score is 141 for 8 with 2 overs left in the ball game. Need 17 runs to win. If my math is correctly. St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association needs 17 runs to win off 2 overs. As the captain walk up to the field to give his batsman some instructions to let him know that we need to get the runs going. As we wind down the cricket game in St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association field, Girl Scout Park in Port St Lucie, Florida. The game is beginning to get very interesting here. We got 2 overs left, needing less than 20 runs in order to win. We'll see whether or not if the bowler can contain these 2 batsmen for less than 20 runs off 2 overs. So we have 12 balls and 2 overs. We have a bowler coming in from the northern end. Bowler's name? Diego, fast bowler. Is coming from the northern end. He'll be bowling to the batsman angling as he runs up. Delivers the ball. The batsman called for a no ball, but the umpire's not having none of it. I got to run for it. I don't know if it's red or not, man. Diego goes back to his mark. He bowling to Anglin. He runs up. Delivers. The ball is in the air. The fielder cannot get to it in time. And it fell right in front of him. No ball. The umpire calls a no ball this time. Batsman entitled to a free hit. So Diego runs up, delivers. Angle calls for single, but the single's not there. There was a slow delivery by that bowler that time. Completely deceived the batsman. Angle was going over the top with him. Yeah. Yeah. So the bowler from the northern runs up again, delivers. He bowls him. Anglin went for the big shot. Crossed the ball and bowls him. So Diego with a fantastic delivery. Bowl Anglin. I thought that was a ball off the no ball, or that was
No.
Yeah.
No, he had bowled that ball already.
Okay. Yeah. So it appeared that St Lucie Cricket and Sports Association at this time is struggling to get the runs. The score is now approximately 142 for 8, with 1 over and about 3 balls to go. We have Sampson walking to the crease. It'd be nice if we get the real score. Yeah.
Hey, brother. Hey, the first ball, you know, it leg before LB dead door. Yeah, man, make the stump down clean.
Score is 143 for 8. Go 143 for 8 as Sampson walks to the crease. The game is going to get very interesting here. As the field is resetted for the batsman. With I think like 3 balls to left for the over for Diego. The field somewhat adjusted to come a little bit shorter to cut off the singles. But I think Sampson can take him over the top.
That's it, Diego. You got him, boy.
The field has been set. Diego, a fast bowler. As he starts his run up. Delivered. Ball down the leg side. Signal wide by the umpire. Going for 4 runs. Hopefully someone can cut it off. 4 wides by signal by the umpire. So that 5 rounds are over. That was a costly delivery by Diego. Ball down the leg side. Scored 147 for 8. Yeah. So they need 13 runs and 12 and 8 balls, isn't it?
In 7 balls. 13 runs and 7 balls.
No, that's 13 runs and 7 balls approximately. 13 runs needed to win the game. And Diego comes up, delivers the ball. Ball beat the keeper again for single. So single by Seamless. The score is 148 for 8. The game have gone real in the rest, and it seems like Atlanta wanted to give the game away with all those wides and bides. We got a new batsman at the southern end, a left-hander. He'll be taking strike from Diego. He looks around the field. Diego runs up, delivers the ball down the leg side. Another wide down the leg side. It's 1 more run added to the score. As he gets some encouragement from the field. He got his mark. He runs up. Delivers. Ball is safe in to midway to cover. Batsman get a single. Signaling.
Lenworth, I just get that single.
Yeah. Lenworth scored a single. Sampson is taking a strike now from the southern end. As the bowler runs up. Delivers. Wide ball by the bowler. Diego's really struggling at the bowler's end. Couple of wides, couple of no ball. He's really having a tough go at it. As the fielder tried to settle him down. Come back to his mark. Runs up. Deliver. Ball outside the off stump. As Sampson goes for a drive and misses the ball. Ball is collected by the wicket keeper. So this is the final over of the game. 1 over left. Score is 151. So they need 8 runs to win.
9 to win.
Huh?
9 to win.
9 runs to win. They have 6 balls. 9 runs to go. The final over of the match.
You see, sometimes cricket have a funny game. It seems like you don't have a lot of time, and when you come out, you see the amount of time, how close you are. Sometimes you feel like you have to force it.
Yeah. So as we wind down the cricket match for today,
Yeah.
Mr. Tucker, what do you think of that last over?
Well, if I'm talking for myself, it's like I'm hoping that we get that 9 runs.
Okay.
But you know, it's cricket. Right now, I think the bowler have the higher percentage of getting the game, the bowling team. But I'm also still gonna back my team to get the runs.
So you bet on St Lucie Sports Club to get the runs. So they run 9 runs and 6 over, which is not bad. I mean, get 6 sixes. That's 36 runs. You don't need 36.
Yeah, you don't even have to hit a 6 either.
No, I just need 2 fours and 2 singles. If that many.
Someone posted say 8 from 6.
We got 151.
I don't know, probably it's a score.
This is.
I mean,
No, it's 152 out there.
Okay, we got a bowler coming from the southern end. We need 8 runs to win off of 6 balls. So let's see if a batsman can pull us through, or the bowler going to tie him down. We have the bowler coming from the southern end. He runs up, delivers. The ball is struck up in the air. 2 fielders after the ball. The ball is dropped. Both fielders running to each other. The ball is overthrown. They're going back for 2. What is big mistake made by those two fielders? That cover and extra cover. They're running to each other. Dropped the ball, and then the ball was overthrown, and the batsman was able to get 2 runs. I think Powell is bowling from the southern end, as the keeper tried to calm the nerves down of everyone. He runs up, delivers. The call for a single, and the ball is overthrown again. The keeper fails to get the ball. It's overthrown. The call for another one. He get back safely. 2 runs off that ball, with a lot of bad misfeeling, overthrown by the visiting team. Seems like they want St Lucie Cricket Club to win this game. Don't they win the 4 rounds now?
So they got 4.
Yeah.
From 2 balls, that is 4 to 6. So they got 4 to go.
4 runs.
4 from 4 balls.
So at this time they need 4 runs from 4 balls to win the match. It's getting put in a rest in here. A lot of bad bowling at the last over by the bowler. And a lot of bad feeling by the fielders here at this time, giving St Lucie Cricket Club an opportunity to win the game. As Powell bowling from the southern end. The batsman look over the field. He makes some adjustments. As Powell comes up, he runs up to bowl, delivers. There's an appeal for cat behind. Umpire says no. So 3 balls to go with 4 runs left. 3 balls to go and 4 runs needed to win. As the batsman made a couple of adjustments here to his middens here. Give him a chance to calm his nerves and hopefully make the runs. The captain on the side keeps making a few adjustments here to cut off the singles.
This came down to be a tight game. We got 4 runs to go, 4 runs to win, 3 to tie, 3 balls to go. And I must say hello to Atul. How you doing? Watching the tight game here with Atlantic, and swings and misses.
We have a run out. As the ball passes the batsman watched the ball while his running partner came down a wicket. He's run out. We have 2 more runs, 2 more balls to go with 4 runs. Yeah. That was a costly run out there just now.
Obviously, the batsmen, they did not discuss what they decide to do. So Samson decided that he's going to run even if the batsmen don't hit the ball. Now, these are things that you need to talk before they bowl the ball. You need to call the next batsman down and explain to him that, listen, whatever happens, I'm going to run.
Yes.
So the batsman will know that he's going to run.
Because the bat was still on his knees for a couple of minutes there.
That's right.
That was definitely a costly run out. So let's see if Samson can pull it together now. Let's see if he can pull it together. Because we need 4 runs off 2 balls. As Powell comes up from the southern end, delivers. The ball is gone through the keeper hand.
And it should go for 4.
4 runs.
They got 3.
Got 3 runs.
So the score is tied.
Score is tied right now. That ball went right through the fielder's hand at deep mid-off as he tried to make a catch. So right now the score is tied right now. We need 1 single in order to win.
1 ball, 1 run to win.
It's 1 ball, 1 run. So hopefully they can communicate and get this 1 run to win the match.
Now they're discussing it, that's the right thing to do. Whatever happened, then, yeah.
Yeah, this has become a very tense game. At one time, I thought that St Lucie cricket team had the game in hand. Then it slipped away from them, and then the bowler from the other team put them right back into the game. Now it depends on these 2 batsmen here now to get a single to win the game.
That's why they say cricket, lovely cricket.
Ah, he bowled him. He bowled him. Last ball, so the game is tied.
I think that's what they got out there. I'm looking at try to see the scoreboard.
I can't see from him.
What, Gary? Was it tied? 58? Oh, it's up to... What was the score? 2?
Yes, the last wicket was unfortunate because St Lucie cricket needed 2 runs to win and then fell short. So what do you think about it, Mr. Tucker?
Well, it was a good game. I would say Atlantic is a better team today. They won the game.
Yeah.
I would say they play better cricket than us. But it was a very good game. It was tight all the way down, and I would say all the best to
Atlantic. Yes.
They played a good game.
Yeah, they really played a good game. At one time, it appears the game had gotten away from them, but they're able to pull things back together and get a couple of run-outs and bowl the last person here, so they deserve to win the game. I think St Lucie cricket got somewhat careless and didn't pay attention to details, so ended up losing the game. But it was a good game overall, and hopefully next time that we'll be able to do better.
As I say, cricket, lovely cricket, and we'll gear up for next Sunday and hope for another good day of cricket. It was a very good day today. The sun was shining, the weather was good. What else can we ask for than to have a good day of cricket? And I must say thank you, Mr. Morrison, for coming over to help with the commentating. And I hope someday I'll be able to pay you back. I'm not, because it's everything is just like they call it freelance.
Yeah, I'm freelancing right now. I haven't turned professional. As soon as I get an agent, I'll have my agent contact you.
That's right. Well, that's a